Blackmores' expansion has started obviously with my father when he came to this country as an English immigrant, had his health problems, came to Queensland, did a bit of jackarooing, all sorts of things to sustain himself, had some health problems and found a guy called Freddie Roberts, and he learnt naturopathy from that guy. That's where he started and grew from there, went to the United States, became a chiropractor and so on. But from that time, which was back well before the war, the company's had, I think, a fairly consistent level of growth, except for last year. We had an unbelievable year last year, and that was exceptional. So it's been a wonderful part. I mean, my father would be thrilled to bits if he was here today. My father was a pioneer of naturopathy in Australia. He was a game changer. He saw the opportunity in people adopting natural health to satisfy their health issues. In the early Brisbane days, my father had a clinic in Wharf Street in Brisbane. Subsequently, with his research in minerals and mineral therapy, which we call celloids, we had rented a premises in Montague Road in South Brisbane. We would have had a staff, I think this is like 50 years ago, I suppose. We would have had a staff of maybe 10 or 15. We'd make the ointments and things up in the place and distribute the product. That was the whole business. 1975, my father decided to retire. At that stage, our business was turnover was around $700,000 or $800,000. Today, we're 1,000 employees. Almost half our business is done outside of Australia, largely in Asia. And it's been steady growth over those years, I suppose, a long time. The capitalisation today is around about $2 billion.
Marcus built on the solid business created by his father, and through his vision, optimism and values, built a great international company.
We're very proud of the fact that we've won that award, Reader's Digest Award, every year for the most trusted brand. It stems from the origins of the company and my father in the first place. In the early days of Queensland, the people that went to my father were people that had probably been to 3 or 4 doctors and didn't get results. If they did get results and he gave them remedies, that would build an enormous level of trust. And it's something that I've obviously promoted. Well, China for Blackmores is an amazing story. We started doing research in China more than 10 years ago. We saw the opportunity. I mean, the opportunity is seriously about people. There's a lot of people live in China, as indeed, the ASEAN countries, which doesn't include China. There's 750 million people just to our north, which has enormous market potential. And the good thing about the Chinese and the Asian people, they've lived with natural medicine for centuries. They know after 5,000 years whether their herbs work or not. So China's was certainly a significant opportunity for us. You don't make a quid for the first few years anyway. We're going through that phase. And then, of course, about 18 months, 2 years ago, all of a sudden things just took off. It was just an amazing time, the last couple of years of Blackmores. The share price did get to $220, so it's now stabilised at just over $100. This is a wonderful story, and it's a wonderful story, the power of social media, I can say. Fan Bingbing is 4th, 5th highest paid actress in the world. Most Australians have never heard of her. It turns out somebody told me that Fan Bingbing had on a video somewhere, on YouTube or something, had a tube of Blackmores vitamin E cream and it just fell out of her handbag, right? And all of a sudden, we were starting to get orders for Blackmores vitamin E cream. So here's a product that we were going to discontinue because we're only selling about 5,000 units a month. So I think discretion was the better part of valour, and we kept the product. Thank heavens we did. These sales just took off. We've gone from 5,000 a month that 1 month we did 1 million tubes in 1 month. But it is about the power of social media. I think one of the big challenges is the short-termism of the Australian environment, and it tends to limit your longer-term outlook, and I think we need more of that in our business, and we're mindful of that. That's certainly a challenge. Another challenge is the changing nature of the workplace, with younger people saying, oh, I'm only going to be here for a couple of years, not life, like I would like them to say. So that's going to be a challenge for us. We've obviously got fairly significant challenges in our business with the growth that we've had. You know, we've sort of doubled our staff in the last 3 years, and so the big challenge for us is how do the new entrants, the new employees, share the same sort of values and enthusiasm and passion for natural health as the old employers. They're probably the chief challenges that the business faces.
Marcus has been a passionate and outstanding leader at Blackmores. He's a visionary who's seen massive opportunities in China and in Asia generally. Marcus sees opportunities that others don't see, and he's prepared to invest in those opportunities. Trust is a key feature of Marcus's leadership. This includes brand trust as well as trust in people.
Blackmores, we take 10% of the after-tax profit and divide up amongst all our staff, now numbering 1,000. Last year, in our exceptional year, our staff got 44 days of extra bonus pay as a result of profit share. Blackmores has grown from being a naturopathic health food store in the Old Town Hall Arcade in Brisbane to being a fairly large international business today. Blackmores is very proud of its Queensland heritage.